Oh yeah, we made it here. Yo, what is up, Crockxen Clan members, Pokemon fans, and others who have stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen with a smile on my face for the very first episode review of Pokemon Sun and Moon English dub. Let's go, right? I know it's been a long time coming, okay? These episodes came out like, what, 2 months ago? I don't give a fuck, okay? I needed time to finish X and Y, and then on top of that, I needed time to process whether I even wanted to watch this series, and then I needed to get the intro, which I hope you like. I hope you love it. Now, granted, this is only the first intro. Eventually, it will change. If I'm still watching the show by then, but let's keep that in mind. I made that a rule. If I don't like the show at a certain point, I'm just going to stop. But if I'm still watching the show after some time and I feel like it feels like a good like transition part, I'll ask for another intro. And obviously, since I'm assuming there's going to be a season 2 for this, I'll also have an intro for that. Well, that's future talk. Let's get to the real good stuff. Episode 1 review, okay? Many of you know I'm a nitpicker, okay? I did it throughout the entirety of X and Y, and that's not changing. And I already have a huge problem with Sun and Moon's very first episode. But I will admit there are a lot of things I like, but we're going to leave that for the later half of the review, so you guys can leave this episode review on a positive note, right? That's what I'm looking for this time. So, here's the thing, right? The main thing I disliked about this first episode is the transition from Kanto to Alola. Now, my problem isn't the fact that Mr. Mime won the trip. It's how they handled it. Because what they essentially did is have Mr. Mime win the trip, them celebrate, and then they literally sped up Ash, Delia, and Mr. Mime going to Professor Oak's lab, giving him his Pokemon, then getting on the plane, travel to Alola, get out of the airport. On top of that, they did a rewind of that thing to showcase one of the things that we're going to do while in Alola, which is Professor Oak gave them an egg. So they literally rewinded, super fast, again, sped up, to the point where Professor Oak gets given the Pokemon. He's like, oh, this is perfect. You can take this egg to my cousin that lives in Alola. But hello? Hello? You cannot do this. I need some like procedures. I need to see this happening. You cannot fast forward through shit like this. Come on. Hello. Oh my. And on top of that, there was just, I mean, I understand this is an introductory episode, but I'm going to give you the reason why I think the way they handle it is bad, okay? Since they released these episodes as two-parters, right? They gave you episode 1 and episode 2. Episode 2 review will come out next week, just letting you guys know right now. The fact that they released both episodes, I'm pretty sure they did the same thing in Japan. They released the 2 episodes simultaneously. The least they could have done was have it flow from one episode to the other, so there wasn't so much exposition in the first one. There's a lot of things. They just shoved information down your fucking throat this episode. It's ridiculous. There's actually way too much to process here, right? I mean, granted, it's not like your brain's gonna explode from all the information, but there's just a lot to handle. You have them getting to Alola. You have the Pokemon school. You meet Kukui. You meet obviously they were gonna meet Professor Samson Oak regardless, but they met Samson Oak. You got to see all the characters that are gonna be participating. You have Lily, Lana, Sophocles, what the fuck is her name? Mallow and Kiawe, however the hell you say his name. On top of the fact you saw Team Skull, we met Tapu Koko, we saw a Z move, and Ash got a Z ring. All this happened in one episode. Also, they explained they kind of touched on ride Pokemon. They pretty much covered the entire, and then the trainers, they gave you the Island Challenge. Literally everything about the games was shoved into this one episode. Granted, we didn't see a lot of the trial captains because a lot of them are later on other islands, so it makes perfect sense. Actually, that doesn't make sense because Sophocles and Kiawe are in this island when they're not. Hell, Mallow's not supposed to be in this island. The only one that's supposed to be in this island is Lana. Yeah, the only trial captain that's supposed to be in Melemele Island is Lana. I don't know, okay? as from my knowledge, that's the only one that should be. And obviously, what's his face? Willow, or I don't know, the dude with the pink hair, whatever the fuck his name is. The thing I will say right now that I'm looking forward to the most is to see these characters and their personalities and all this stuff about them. Because I don't give a fuck about any of these characters in the game. I'm going to say that right now. I'm still not done with Sun and Moon because I just don't give a fuck about the games. What I'm looking for, if I do end up continuing the show, what I'm looking forward to the most is seeing how these characters are. How they're showcased, what their kind of quirks are. Because I didn't see any of that in the game. Like I said, I don't care for any of these characters in the game. It's ridiculous. But that's besides the point. The fact that they're showcasing all these guys in the beginning is it's kind of nice because I can kind of get a feel of all the players that are going to be involved through the school process. So to actually get into the episode, I guess, we get Ash. I was surprised. I was like, hello, this is why I was upset about the transition. The first thing I see is Ash riding a Sharpedo. The fuck? He met Lana there. We did see Beware, which I already know is going to be a reoccurring character. Is going to mess with Team Rocket and shit like that. I'm so glad we didn't see Team Rocket at all, though. I will admit that. I am so glad they weren't in this episode, because that would have been way too much. And I would have been pissed, because I mean, I don't know how Team Rocket is handled in Sun and Moon. Don't spoil it either, because I want to judge them blind, you know. But, you know, so we see that happen. We see Beware. Tapu Koko is pretty much stalking Ash. We get to the Pokemon school, and this is why I will say I really like where they're going with this. Ash looks goofy and is all fun. But the thing I love about this Ash, and I will say this right now, this is probably my favorite Ash after Hoenn Ash. Oh, Hoenn Ash is still my favorite Ash of all times. This is probably my second, at least from the introduction, my second favorite Ash ever done. And I'll tell you why. He's in a new place. He's supposed to be filled with, like, amazement and joy when he sees new things. Fuck X and Y Ash, though. I'll say that right now. That man was too serious. I do not want an Ash like that. If you want to give me a knowledgeable Ash, don't make him fucking serious, because he's not that type of character. That's one of, I'm sorry. After this episode, I'm not going to talk about X and Y ever again. So I just want to let all my eggs out of the basket. Fuck X and Y Ash and his boring ass, okay? This Ash is fun! Fun! Like, I'm surprised that I even have to say that. Like, he's still smart. When he makes it to the school, he gets run over by some Tauros. And the first thing he says when he gets up and they ask him if it's okay, he's like, yeah, no, fine. I know how to handle Tauros. I've caught Tauros before. He acknowledges the fact that he had previously caught Pokemon. He didn't do that in X and Y, you greedy ass. I'm sorry. Like I said, this I'm going to let all my frustrations for X and Y in this episode of you. We're never going to talk about that fucking series again. He acknowledges his previous Pokemon. Thank you, God. He realized this. He sees a Charizard. He's like, oh shit, it's a Charizard. That must be a ride Pokemon, because they explained ride Pokemon to him earlier. See what I mean? See what I mean? Like, he knows that he's caught Pokemon before. Yes, that's what I want. I really hope they bring some of them back. That's I have to ask for that at least. If I'm still watching this show by the time maybe he does like a try. I mean, I'm pretty sure he gets a trial challenge soon. That just it's not gonna happen. But if later on, like maybe he just like, oh, maybe I just want to bring one of my Pokemon. I want to see that. I want to be able to see that. Please, just give me something. And I don't care who it is. Like realistically, except for Greninja. I mean, Greninja's gone. What the fuck am I saying? I don't care who it is. Just bring somebody back. At least what? For a little bit of short amount of time. I don't care who. But just do it for me, please. Anyways, Samson gets the egg. He's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about him. I hope that he's not in every episode, though, because he seems like one of those people that really likes puns. And puns and there's a limit, right? There's a limit that cross, like, if you cross that limit, I'm like, no more. Like, I slowly back away. So, hopefully he's not in every episode. Like I said, I don't know anything. But I hope he's not in every episode, because those puns are going to get really nasty after a while. And then, you know, he gets a tour of the school. He gets shown the classroom and all this other stuff. Blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, he starts thinking about this stuff. And then we see Team Skull. right? This is what I mean. Like, there's a lot of exposition, a lot of introduction. There's one tiny episode, which is why I believe they fucking did that to the Kanto to Lola's shit. Team Skull shows up, like, oh, to Kyoe, who has just arrived on his Charizard. Like, oh, you were blocking our bites. I hate Team Skull. I'll say that right now. I think they're an awful team, villain team. I can't even call them that because they're just not. Anyways, so that's besides the point. Team Skull is stupid, right? And so they're over here talking trash to Kyoe and all this other crap. And then, like, they're like, oh, you're going to battle us, and if you win, then we'll back off. But if we win, we take the Charizard. And then Ash comes in with his heroic... Look, I mean, that's just typical Ash. That's a trait that's never going to go away. But for the love of God, man, you just got here. You really going to start picking up fights with the locals? Gosh damn. So he shows up, and then he's going to fight them. And then Team Skull's like, what's up? What are you going to do about it? And then he's like, oh, you guys are cowards. He literally calls these people cowards. Hello, see, this is still smart Ash. It's just that he looks goofy and he's having fun. Thank you. But he's like, you guys are cowards. You're getting up. It's 3-on-1, and they're like, oh, what are you gonna do about it? And like, so they have like, it's 3 Yungoos, 3 Salandits, and 3 Zubats. And then Kyo is trying to like warn him, like, I don't need no help and shit like that. And then everybody else is like, no, Ash, they're bad people, they're dangerous and blah blah. They're not dangerous, okay? I'm surprised Kyoe hasn't been like, bitches, what the fuck are you talking about? I beat these guys on a daily basis. But I mean, I don't know if that's really true, but it just seems like this man gave no fucks about Team Skull, which is what you're supposed to do. They're just worthless characters. So Ash is like, nah, man, I got your back. And then he's like, Pikachu, I choose you. And they did. I gotta admit, I loved how they did that. Like, Pikachu's on the ground, but no, he has to jump off of Ash's arm, or it doesn't count. So he like he jumps up on Ash, and he goes up across his back, and then he like, it was great. And then Kyoe says that a Turtonator. I'm like, okay, fine, we're just gonna have this fire dragon immediately right here. And then he's like, you know, they're gonna attack. They all attack, right? And then Ash's like, use quick attack, and blows the Salandit away. I don't know how that worked. And he's like, oh, like, Kyoe is like, oh shit, that man's fast. Again, experience, right? It's there. He has some previous knowledge, so you can't complain about that. And then, like, the Zubats and the Yungoos actually attacked the Turtonator, which used Shell Trap, and then they blew away because of it. And then they order them to attack again, and Ash's like, use Thunderbolt, and then, like, I admit, I'm going to have to get used to if this is the Thunderbolt animation they're going to do, or the sequence, I should say. It's going to take some getting used to, because they do, like, a really deep close-up of Pikachu. That's really weird. But he, like, blew the Salandits away. And then Kyoe's like, alright, I'm going to finish this shit right fucking now. And he does the Z-move, he does the fire dance shit. And he was using a speech. I don't know if that's going to be, like, customary for all the Z-moves. That was just weird. But he activates the Z-Ring, does a little dance thing, he's doing like a chant or whatever the fuck, and Team Skull's like, oh shit, you can't be serious, you can't do this, and he's like, so obviously everybody knows the name of these moves, okay, I guess we got that, and he's like, Inferno Overdrive, and Turtonator like creates this giant ball of fire, and just blows these people away, like literally all the Pokemon were in a crater, just dead, straight up. Team Skull returns their Pokemons, and they're gonna go away and it's like, oh, you'll get you next time. That's typical bad guy shit. And then one of them's like, if you're gonna use that, you should have told us ahead of time. Yeah, that's freaking cheap. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is, hello? How are you gonna pick a fight with somebody and then bitch when they use a Z-move? Granted, I will say, Z-move's already looking busted as fuck in this show. But, like, it was legit. I will admit, it looked really sick as hell. And then, like, Kukui is like, yeah, blah, 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 this. You seem like you like fighting and shit. And then he tells him about the Trailing Challenge and the Island Challenge. And explains the Z-moves. I mean, kind of. He touches on the Z-move stuff. And then later in the night, we see Ash and Delia eating. Tapu Koko has been freaking stalking Ash this whole time. By the way, he did see Tapu Koko right there. He's like, what was that Pokemon? And then he explains it. And, oh, shit, you saw Tapu Koko, blah, blah, blah. And then while they're eating, Tapu Koko shows up again, and like Ash chases after it, and then Tapu Koko with his stockiness is like, I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but Tapu Koko legit looked like a pedophile this entire episode. Even more so than Beware did. The Beware looked creepy as fuck, I'll admit. Like, he played his role correctly. He's a creepy ass bear. But anyway, so Tapu Koko's like leading Ash all over the city and shit. And they get to like this balcony area, and Tapu Koko's just floating there. And he's like, Ash, like, what do you want? What do you, I mean, you're Tapu Koko, and like, are you trying to tell me something? And Tapu Koko just pulls out a fucking Z-ring out of his ass. And he like gives it to Ash, and he's like, wait, this is the thing that Kyowe had. And he's like, you want me to have this? And then Tapu Koko's like, yeah, man. Well, he doesn't. Obviously, he's not talking, but I'm rambling, okay? The point is, Ash gets the fucking Z-ring, puts it on. Tapu Koko's like, yeah. And then he just leaves. And Ash is like, whoa. Tapu Koko, what the fuck was that about? And then, another thing I disliked about this episode, they don't even show the conversation with Delia! This man got a Z-ring and it basically said, I want to stay here. We saw none of that. What we saw was Ashley Kukui's house and Delia on the TV and him saying, thank you for letting me stay here. And Delia doing the typical, oh, I'm your mom, I know how you are. When did this conversation happen? You cannot do this off-screen crap already. God, that's one of the things I hate about X and Y and that stupid background bullshit. Anyways, then he goes to school. That's the 7th episode. Oh my gosh, we did it. This episode review was long, and I apologize. It's the first one, and I didn't want to get my ranting from X and Y out of my system. I'm not even going to watch. I seriously do not even want to watch the Volcano movie. I'm telling you guys straight up. I know that I'm supposed to review it, but I don't give a fuck about X and Y anymore. I'm so done with that series. And watching the Volcano movie is literally dragging me back, and I refuse to do that. Because I know for a fact I'm going to hate the movie purely because of X and Y. That's already bias right there. No matter how good the movie is, when I already doubt it's going to be good, the fact that it's X and Y and I'm going to have to see certain characters, I already know I'm not going to like the movie. Straight up. So I'm not reviewing that shit at all anymore. I'm not even going to bother with it. But Sun and Moon looks good so far. I mean, even though I have those gripes with the first episode, I mean, I'm interested, right? I mean, at least I'm intrigued in the possibilities. Then again, I wasn't like that with X and Y. Who knows where the hell this ship's going to go, but who knows? I mean, the fact that Ash is having fun, I guess, is like the thing that really is selling it for me right now. I did not like bullshit series Ash. Then already it's always with bullshit all the fucking time. Fuck X and Y, okay? We're done with X and Y. After this review, we're never speaking of that series again because we don't need to. We're just gonna look forward to Sun and Moon. And yeah, so I said I was gonna leave this on a positive note, and I ranted on X and Y at the end. So I guess the last thing I'm gonna say. Looking forward to these characters. I want to see where they're going to go. Lily already looks adorable. I love Mallow. Mallow looks like she's like the main chick. Like she's like, alright, I'm the boss around here. Kyowe looks interesting. The only ones that I'm still iffy on, like Lana's okay, I guess. But the only one I'm still iffy on is Sophocles. Because I really hope, because he's an inventor like Clement, I really hope they don't go that route at all. Like maybe, I mean, you can still keep the inventor type thing, but don't pull a fucking Clement. Just like that's the worry with that's my worry with him. As for the other trial captains, I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do because they're supposed to be trial captains. So I want to know if they're still trial captains that just happen to be in the school, or somebody else is a trial captain later on. Because I really want to know how they're gonna handle that. And I'm really looking forward to Lily's development, because Lily, like, right now, she's actually the opposite of what she is in the game, where, I mean, she's not okay with Pokemon in the game, but she's really not okay with Pokemon in the anime. Like, she just does not know. She's like, So at least I'm looking forward to that. I'm very interested in all these characters. No Samson Oak, though, please. And use Team Rocket sparingly. Do well, I mean, I'm glad they weren't here, but I know they're gonna be here because it's Team Rocket, and oh my gosh, we gotta have Team Rocket for nostalgia purpose. Fuck Team Rocket, but use them sparingly, okay? That's my hope for this show, is that don't overuse them, please. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't spoil episode 2 because I want to watch it fresh, so with a mentality, because like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen this time. When the eventual series actually starts, that's when I'm going to be spoiling things for myself. And that's when you can start spoiling things. But as of right now, since it's just 2 episodes, don't talk about it. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been SoresanCrockxen with the first Sun and Moon episode review. English dub. Remember that. We're doing English dub. See you guys later. Thoughts, comments in the comment section below.